Chapter 1. The Secret of Winning Mornings. Look, every morning when you wake up, you have a choice in front of you. Most people don't even realize it. They wake up, grab their cell phone right away, and let the world decide how they're going to feel all day. But I'm going to tell you a secret that separates those who succeed in life from those who just survive. And it all happens in the first few minutes after you open your eyes. You know that Roman Emperor, Marcus Aurelius? What a clever guy! He wrote in his diary, "When you wake up in the morning, remember that the people I meet today may be boring, ungrateful, and dishonest." But instead of feeling defeated, he used this to strengthen his mind. Here's the thing. Your brain is super moldable in the first few minutes of the morning. Science proves it. The first thoughts you have literally change your brain connections, programming how you'll react all day long. But most people waste this golden opportunity. They spend their time browsing social media, absorbing other people's problems, or they start out stressed. Ancient philosophers discovered something revolutionary. You can program your mind for success, peace, and unshakable confidence by speaking 10 specific truths to yourself every morning. And this isn't just idle chatter. These are reality-based statements that align your mind with the way the world really works. Just imagine waking up tomorrow feeling genuine excitement about the day, no matter what challenges await you, facing criticism, problems, and uncertainty with a calm and confidence that makes people wonder, what secret does this person have? The ancient Greeks had a word, ataraxia, unshakable tranquility. It's being completely at peace with yourself, no matter what storms rage around you. And this isn't something you're born with. It's something you build, one morning at a time. Chapter 2. The Time-Tested Weapons. In the following pages, you'll discover the exact words that help generals win battles, entrepreneurs build empires, and ordinary people transform into extraordinary versions of themselves. Each phrase was created to attack a specific weakness that keeps people stuck. Fear, comparison, lack of focus, uncontrolled emotional reactions, and procrastination. But do you know what makes this different from anything you've ever tried? These principles have been tested for over 2,000 years. They worked in ancient Rome, they worked during the world wars, and they will work in your life today. The only question is, will you have the discipline to use them? Before we begin this transformation, I need you to do something. If this resonates with you, share it, and tell me in the comments what your biggest morning struggle is. And please don't skip any part. Each piece connects to the next. If this touches your heart, keep it close. I control my morning, I control my day. Phrase number 1, I am responsible for how today goes. The moment you accept full responsibility for your emotional state, everything changes. It's not about blaming yourself for the bad things that happen. It's about reclaiming your power to choose how to respond to what life throws at you. Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor, discovered this truth in the most horrific circumstances imaginable. He wrote, "Everything can be taken from a person but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given situation." If someone could maintain emotional control in a concentration camp, you can maintain it in your daily life. Most people live as emotional victims. Their moods depend on traffic, the weather, the behavior of others, their bank account. They wake up and immediately check their phone, letting notifications determine whether they feel good or bad. This is emotional slavery, and that's why most people feel powerless in their own lives. Chapter 3. Declaring your emotional independence. When you tell yourself, I am responsible for how today will be, you are making a declaration of independence. You are saying that your happiness, peace, and confidence are not for sale to the highest bidder. You are taking control of the one thing no one can take from you, your response to what happens. This doesn't mean you will never feel disappointed, frustrated, or sad. It means you recognize these feelings as temporary visitors, not permanent residents. You understand that while you cannot control what happens to you, you have complete control over what happens within you. The philosopher Epictetus taught that we suffer not from events themselves, but from our judgments about events. Change the judgment, change the suffering. This morning affirmation reprograms your brain to stop seeking emotional stability outside of you and start seeking emotional strength within. Get started. Personal, not external validation. 8. I choose discipline over motivation. Separate actions from feelings. Build character muscles through consistency. Create a reliable bridge between goals and accomplishments. 9. Gratitude will shape how I see the day. Train your brain to notice abundance. Transform perspective through appreciation. Create happiness through recognizing the good. 10. I will end the day better than I started. Commit to continuous daily growth. Turn each day into a development masterclass. Build momentum toward your desired life. Practical implementation. How to start tomorrow. Choose a statement that resonates most with you today. Write it on a piece of paper and stick it on your bathroom mirror. Speak it out loud every morning for a week. Notice the changes in your perspective and behavior. Gradually add the other statements. Tips to maximize impact. Be consistent. Better 5 minutes every day than 30 minutes once a week. Feel the words, don't just say them, but truly believe what you're saying. Adapt to your reality. Use your own words if it helps. Be patient. Real change takes time, but it happens. Celebrate progress. Acknowledge every small improvement. The science behind transformation. Why it works. Neuroplasticity. Your brain rewires itself based on the thoughts you feed. Primacy. First thoughts in the morning program the rest of the day. Repetition. Consistent practice creates automatic neural habits. Intention. Clear statements direct mental energy and action. Identity. You become who you consistently declare yourself to be. Historical evidence. These aren't trendy new ideas. They're principles tested by Roman emperors who ruled empires, generals who won impossible battles, philosophers who faced persecution, prisoners who survived the worst horrors, entrepreneurs who built fortunes from nothing. If it worked for them in the most extreme situations, it will work for you in your everyday life. Transforming others around you. When you change, the world around you changes. Your new energy, confidence, and peace will inspire. Stronger family, more focused friends, more disciplined colleagues, more resilient community. You're not just transforming your life. You're contributing to a stronger, wiser, and more balanced world. The final invitation. The life you truly want to live is waiting on the other side of these 10 morning declarations. No more waking up feeling defeated, letting your mood depend on others, wasting energy on things you can't control, measuring value by temporary results, getting stuck in analysis paralysis, seeing problems as punishments, living in other people's shadows, waiting for motivation to act, focusing on what's missing, wasting precious days, but rather, waking up with a sense of purpose and control, maintaining inner peace regardless of external chaos, focusing energy where it can truly make a difference, knowing your intrinsic and unshakable value, being a person of action, not just good intentions, growing through each challenge, celebrating your unique journey, being disciplined regardless of feelings, living in abundance and gratitude, consistently improving every day. Your journey of transformation begins tomorrow morning. The only missing ingredient is your decision to begin. These ancient words carry modern power. These ancient principles create contemporary change. This time-tested wisdom can transform your present, but only if you use it. The choice is yours. The power is yours. The moment is now. Tomorrow morning, when your feet hit the ground, will you be a person who reacts to life or a person who creates life? The answer lies in the 10 declarations you choose to make. Make them. Live them. Become them. Your extraordinary life is waiting. OL offers you a contract. Invest this day wisely, and you will sleep richer in wisdom, stronger in character, and closer to the person you're meant to become. It's not about achieving massive breakthroughs every day. It's about the cumulative effect of small, consistent improvements that transform ordinary days into extraordinary lives. Seneca practiced a beautiful nighttime ritual where he reviewed the day and asked himself, "What wound did I heal today? What flaw did I endure? Where can I show improvement?" He understood that the goal wasn't perfection. It was progress. He knew that even a 1% improvement each day would accumulate into a remarkable transformation over time. When you commit to ending the day better than you started, you are essentially turning every day into a masterclass in personal development. You wake up as version 1.0 of yourself and go to sleep as version 1.01. It may seem insignificant, but mathematically, if you improve just 1% every day for a year, you will be 37 times better by the end of that year. Chapter 13. The Cumulative Effect of Greatness. This mindset transforms how you approach everything. That difficult conversation becomes an opportunity to practice courage. That mistake becomes data for future decisions. That frustrating delay becomes a chance to practice patience. Every experience becomes raw material for growth rather than just something that happened to you. The beauty of this approach is that it makes failure impossible. Even if you have a terrible day, you can still end it better than you started by learning from what went wrong. Even if you make mistakes, you can still grow by drawing wisdom from those mistakes. Even if you fall short of your goals, you can still improve by adjusting your approach for tomorrow. It's not about being hard on yourself or demanding perfection. It's about being intentional about your growth and recognizing that every day is a gift that shouldn't be wasted. When you consistently end each day better than you started, you create momentum that carries you toward the life you truly want to live. Your future self is counting on the choices you make today. Make them count. I will end the day better than I began it. My future self is counting on today's choices. Every experience is an opportunity to learn and grow. Today will not be wasted. Chapter 14. The Blueprint for an Unshakable Life. These 10 morning affirmations aren't just words. They're a blueprint for building an unshakable life. When you begin each day by claiming responsibility for your experience, protecting your peace, focusing on what you control, recognizing your inherent worth, choosing action over intention, embracing challenges, avoiding comparisons, prioritizing discipline, practicing gratitude, and committing to daily growth, you transform from someone who reacts to life to someone who creates life. The ancient Stoics understood something that modern self-help often misses. True strength isn't about positive thinking or pretending problems don't exist. It's about developing inner resources to handle whatever life throws at you with wisdom, courage, and grace. These morning affirmations are your daily training program for this kind of strength. Remember, you don't have to be perfect at this. You just need to be consistent. Start with the affirmation that resonates most deeply with you and gradually incorporate the others. The goal isn't to become a Stoic philosopher overnight. It's to become a little more resilient, a little more intentional, and a little more in control of your experience each day. Your mornings shape your days. Your days shape your life. And your life shapes your legacy. Make them count. Recap of the 10 powerful declarations. 1. I am responsible for how today goes. Take full control of your emotional response. Stop being a victim of circumstances. Choose strength, clarity, and hope every day. 2. Nothing can disturb my peace without my permission. Set boundaries around your mental world. Become the guardian of your own tranquility. Protect what truly matters. 3. Today I focus only on what I can control. Invest mental energy where it can make a difference. Distinguish between influence and powerlessness. Choose effectiveness over anxiety. 4. My worth is not measured by today's results. Separate personal worth from daily performance. Recognize inherent, not earned, worth. Free yourself from the performance trap. 5. I will act, not just pretend. Close the gap between intention and action. Prioritize execution over endless preparation. Become the protagonist of your own life. 6. Every challenge is a chance to become stronger. Reframe your relationship with difficulties. See obstacles as opportunities for growth. Transform struggles into strength of character. 7. I will not compare my journey to anyone else's. Run your own race at your own pace. Recognize the uniqueness of your own journey. Focus on personal progress. Without questioning my own worth, I am exactly where I need to be on my unique journey. Quote number 8. I choose discipline over motivation. Motivation is like the weather, unpredictable, temporary, and completely beyond your control. Some days you wake up feeling like you can conquer the world. Other days you can barely manage to get out of bed. But discipline is like breathing. It works whether you feel like it or not. The Roman general and Stoic philosopher Marcus Cato the Younger was known for his unwavering discipline. Even in the freezing winter, he walked barefoot through the streets of Rome to strengthen his resolve. He understood that comfort is the enemy of greatness and that discipline is the bridge between goals and achievement. He proved that you don't need to feel motivated to act. You just need to be disciplined. Most people wait for motivation to strike like a lightning bolt. They think they need to feel inspired, energized, or excited before they can act. So they wait and wait, wondering why they never make progress toward their goals. Meanwhile, disciplined people are building empires while unmotivated people are making excuses. When you tell yourself, I choose discipline over motivation, you're making a declaration of independence from your feelings. You're saying that your actions won't be held hostage by your emotions. You're choosing to be someone who does what needs to be done regardless of whether you feel like it. Chapter 11. Muscles of Character. Discipline is a muscle, and like any muscle, it grows stronger with use. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you're adding weight to your character. Every time you do something when you don't want to, you're proving to yourself that you can trust your own commitments. The Stoics called this the discipline of action, the ability to do what virtue demands, even when it's difficult, boring, or uncomfortable. They knew that motivation ebbs and flows, but discipline creates the consistent action that builds extraordinary lives. Think of the most successful person you know. I guarantee they're not more motivated than you. They're more disciplined than you. You've learned to separate actions from feelings and marry behavior with values. This morning, make this powerful commitment. I choose discipline over motivation. I will act based on my commitments, not my feelings. Today I will do what I said I would do regardless of how I feel about doing it. My discipline is my superpower. Quote number 9. Gratitude will shape how I see the day. Your perspective is your reality, and gratitude is the lens that transforms ordinary moments into extraordinary blessings. Every morning you can choose to focus on what's missing in your life or what's already present. One choice leads to misery, the other to abundance. Seneca said, "It's not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste so much of it." He understood that gratitude isn't about denying problems. It's about recognizing the miracles that exist alongside them. Right now, as you listen to this, your heart is beating without you thinking about it. Your lungs are breathing without you telling them to. You have access to clean water, you probably have a roof over your head, and you can hear these words through technology that would have seemed magical to people just a century ago. Yet most mornings we wake up thinking about what we don't have. When you declare, "Gratitude will shape how I see the day," you are making a conscious choice to practice your brain to notice abundance instead of scarcity. Chapter 12. Reprogramming for Abundance.